idea if this is actually working. I can only imagine. I'm hoping it was working because I'm doing this from a hotel. Hi, I'm John. Well, I don't actually have a time, but I have a timer on my phone that I can see, and it's like, whatever the time is, 10:26. So we'll try to keep it around the time that I normally do for a 15-minute Saturday blog. Hi, I bet you're checking out my cool hat and wondering what the hell. Well, I'm at a Ren Fair. Well, I was all day today at a Ren Fair. I came back, ended up about 6. We'll be going back again tomorrow morning. I've been super excited, super stressed over it pretty much all week. I never actually showed you guys, for the most part, me actually wearing all of my cool Ren Fair gear, but I got the sweet, floofy, arm bits going on. I got my vest, got tie shirt, my peasant pants, and of course the hat. I did not get that jacket in, as I had mentioned over and over again, with much sadness, but it will show up someday. Who knows? It's fine. I'm here now, and it was about a 2-hour drive to get here, and we got to go sign into our hotel. As soon as we got here, we were actually thinking it wasn't going to happen, but we managed to do that, and we're able to drop off our stuff. And I was able to, I also have a sash, which is not visible, but I think I showed on stream at one point in the past. And Crystal had a belt with pouches on it, which she was no longer using because she had upgraded, and it looks pretty good all tied together. It took me way more effort than it probably should have to actually get it to tie together, because I don't accessorize really in most circumstances. I'm not what one would say a fashion guru. So when it came to actually putting on all of these various little deedly bobs, I had no idea what I was doing. I could not for the life of me get things to tighten and whatnot, so it's just a pain in the butt. But once it was on and together, also my flute is around here somewhere as well. Who knows? It's gone forever. But it's fine. The costume held together, which is last time I did a costume was 10 years ago when I was Rock Lee at a convention, and that did not work out well for me. We had we went to the Rat Show. Sorry, this is slightly difficult. I'm not used to holding the camera in my hand to keep track of me, so I'm sure I'm all over the place. And it looks like my FPS is super terabad, so I apologize for that, but it is what it is. We went to the Ratman's show, which is a little comedy show. We only caught the very end of it, but it seemed like a good time. I'm super uncomfortable for going to shows because I don't like I feel like when there's an audience and a guy doing an act, I always feel like something's gonna go awkward and wrong, and especially when there's audience participation, right? So it's one of those things where I'm I really have to convince myself not to care in order to enjoy that. I enjoyed it. It was a struggle. It was a good show, and I know it was a good show, but part of me was just still struggling with it. The girls were here with me, not in the room right now. They actually went down to the pool to mostly just so I could have the room alone, so I could do my vlog and so it wouldn't be awkward. And Crystal was an alchemist. She has all sorts of little glass vials that she put, actually useful things in. She has one vial has like Excedrin migraine in it. One vial has like her sugars because she does uses like whatever's in the pink packets for sugar, but nobody ever has them for some reason. So she just had that in a little glass vial on in her belt pouch thing. Um, and she had little like cool looking alchemical bottles and things, and she had some horns, I guess, because something went wrong in her alchemical preparations. And like full well built costume. It's super cool looking. And Maya is general olden times uh, costume, and she's just kind of owning it. She's just, this is pretty much a, I've got things that people would wear in olden times. That's really all I'm going for. Not really um, any particular like RPG class like we were kind of doing. But it looks good. I like, everybody's got super cool costumes. Derek had some sweet armor pieces, and I actually held one of the armor pieces that Derek was wearing, and it was thick. Like, it's the sort of thing like you'd expect him to take these off and then fight Gara, like the weighted training items. But it's super like a super heavy, thick metal. It was definitely metal, like barding arm guard things, and it was super like you could tell that he had put a lot of effort into his costume as well. I am taking some pictures and videos. I'm gonna see if I can put them all into perhaps some combination video that I can put onto the channel later, because I do want this to be like a, like I'm trying to make this channel things that I do that are fun, as well as a like gaming channel for things, and have there be like, you know, walkthroughs and that sort of thing, the stuff that I'm working on. But I also do want there to be, hey, this is the fun thing that I did, and put that on the channel for people to enjoy. So I think that will go well. I haven't seen anybody in chat or anything like that, and I do see this big thing on the top left corner that says I'm getting 1 frame per second, which does not bode well for my video quality, I don't think, but hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. But it doesn't look good. I'll look at this afterwards and see if it's terrible. If it's really terrible, then maybe I'll just do a recording and figure it out from there. Hopefully it's not so bad. My friends who are also here, I've got a lot of friends that I've seen here. Some of them are friends that were in Orlando with me. Some of them are one of them was a friend that lives in Tampa now. Friends from Orlando who joined us, Matt and Jackie, are apparently planning to get married in the near future. Now, they're not like trying to do anything like major about it, right? They're of similar impressions to us, where we're just like, don't make a big deal of it, but also like, you know, don't like make it a huge unnecessary event. Instead, I think they just want to do like a get people together, have like drinks and fun for a day, and then that's it. Not like a big, has to be in an expensive church and all this other stuff to like spend way too much money on, which I can appreciate that. I can definitely appreciate that. The only problem is they want to do it next Saturday, which is of course the same day as Ongaku Overdrive's 20XDX event, which I've already super duper absolutely kind of put all in on. It's going to be an all day thing for them, so I may be able to join them during the day, assuming that I get that time off as well. but I definitely don't see myself being able to join them for the evening, and that's sad to me because I do care about them. It's like way too late for me to make changes in my plans like that, and I'm really bad about changing plans like that, so it's just probably not going to happen. But hopefully, we'll be able to do other things in the future to celebrate such things. If I can't join them, I don't know. A 20xdx is coming up, as I mentioned. I actually looked up just earlier today, actually within the last hour, the bands on it: Danimal Cannon, Bit Brigade, IQ. Danimal Cannon is apparently the one of the band that did music for Mighty Number 9, which was the Mega Man game that isn't a Mega Man game. So that's super cool. IQ is a local Orlando artist who has done a lot in the Orlando area, so it's super cool to see him again. I have love for people who do work in the local area. I definitely appreciate that. So I will be looking forward to seeing all of those people doing all of their musical goodness. I have other things to say, I'm sure, but what are they? Gaming. Final Fantasy 14. I have a new goal. Obviously, I can't work on it quite right now because I'm away, but in the future, I will be planning to get all of the classes in the game to max level. That is a long-term goal, obviously, but it is something I think I would enjoy, like setting my mind to it and putting effort into to max out all of the classes in the game. And it probably looked pretty cool to have at least some knowledge of all of the classes. So I'm gonna set myself an arbitrary limit of before the end of the year, but obviously that's a long way off, so I'll probably be way more than fine. As I get closer and closer to the goal, I might, give myself less and less time, but we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be good. As I mentioned about 30 times during the stream, this is my first time streaming from the phone. I do think that it's a particularly useful tool to do so, and it makes it easy, and I'm going to need to work with it more often because I know I've done many a thing in this stream that has probably not looked great, like my incredibly shaky hands holding the camera, and I don't know how the microphone sounds either, so I don't know the quality of that, but I probably will come away with something viable. If not, then I will just have to, I don't know, maybe I'll redo it. Maybe I'll just call mulligan and just move on, because sometimes the things don't work out. Sometimes you just gotta accept things aren't going to be stellar. Life is life. But for now, I am a little bit short. I have about another minute, but I'm gonna call it for now. So thanks for watching at home, guys, if you can watch this at all, and see you next stream, and good luck, have fun. How do you turn this thing off? Okay, that should do it. Yeah.